Okay, we are back with more Pokemon. Let's go, Eevee. A note I left to myself last episode is that we were in this cave. So I'm just going to try to get back to where we were in the cave. It's our working day. So we'll only be normally destroying every combat without trying, instead of extra destroying every combat without trying from having 2 players. Thank you. I don't remember if I have Rhydon or Graveler yet. Let me take a look really quick. It's kind of interesting to be excited about a Rhydon. Pokemon Go, I live in a Mount Moon biome in Los Alamos. So we have bajillions of those. Right, I already have a Graveler. Rhydon's higher, right? And I already have a Rhyhorn. What was that thing that they just like straight up give you a Mew? No effort, you just kind of log in and they give you one. Here you go. Like, what? If the trainers aren't attacking me, that means I already got this far all this time. Ooh, Kangaskhan. Whoa. What are you doing spawning in here? Aren't you Safari Zone in Pokemon Red? Oh god. Well, I don't have any golden berries. This ain't gonna happen. I'll give it a try though. The controls for this throw are super weird, so I apologize in advance. They're far from consistent. Whatever. So let me connect my phone to the game and do the little spin throw. So close, you almost got it. That's fine, game, whatever you say. Hey, Kangaskhan! That's pretty exciting. So my wife had a physics conference in Australia. The summer Pokemon Go came out, and she had already paid for me to come out to visit her while she was out there. And we basically just played Pokemon Go the entire time. It was that summer when everyone was playing it. But we spent a week there basically playing Pokemon Go nonstop and never caught a Kangaskhan. It's like, this would have been so cool. They eventually did an event where you could hatch regional Pokemon without having to visit those places, but I think they also significantly increased the rate of the continental regionals. I know it took me months to get a Taurus in the US, but now they spawn all the time. Beat up this child and take their money. I guess it's less bad because I'm also a child. Bring in the Shin Megami Tensei protagonists. I'm sure they'd be fine with beating up children for money. Two great balls. Just another one for the pile. That was close. Ivysaur was about to fall over. Okay. I love how this game is at once a very accurate remake. I think I already have an Onyx. See that little Pokeball icon next to it means? I'll give it a try though. It's XP. I'm sure it was much funner for extroverts, yes. I went pretty hard on it a couple years there. I haven't played it in a long time though. It's a very frustrating game because it's like, it's one of those games where its potential is enormous. God, that's enough, Onyx. I was excited about you the first time. At least I got a nice. Shouldn't burn all my great balls on Pokemon I've already caught. Haha, nice is the. Still playing it pretty well then. It's set up in such a way that if you play it with other people, you don't really need to communicate at all, which is nice. Often had the experience of like doing a raid and having a bunch of other people in the same area doing a raid and exchanging like one word. Are we going in? Yep. Alright. Los Alamos is like a Pokemon Go mecca because this is a super nerdy town. Everybody here was playing Ingress back in the day, which Pokemon Go is based on. So they had already submitted a ton of stops by the time Pokemon Go started. The fucking... Alright, that's enough Pokeballs. Goodbye. Didn't even want to catch you. Hey, thanks, Donovan. How you doing? If you missed StarCraft, you should check out the cartoon mod. It's pretty great. No, RTS is already a bag. I think fighting beats rock. Because like you can like break rocks or whatever. It's not good against steel. Pokemon Let's Go is a catching mechanic that's inspired by Pokemon Go. It's a Switch game. It's a remake of Pokemon Red. It's good against Steel, too. I really like the look of cartoon StarCraft. I think that's what I need. I need to have more RTS games that are designed like they were, like it's a brand new genre being made in 2020 that's doing its best to like appeal to a new player. I had an okay time in Warcraft 1 distinguishing units because it was so cartoony and obviously tile-based. It's like, StarCraft is tile-based as well, but it's a lot harder to tell what counts as a tile. Yeah, Pokemon Go plus Pokemon Red is a good way to think of it. I'm getting pretty close to a Venusaur. How delighted the climber guy is. Is he hiker? Hiker. Yeah, I had Pokemon Blue when I was a kid. I remember trying to find people to trade with. I got my parents to buy me a link cable for my birthday and then could barely find anyone that wanted to trade. Ivysaur's pretty good in here. Grass beats rock. Ever tried to punch a plant? Psychic was OP in Gen 1, right? It was like the way special attack worked. And there not being very many Pokemon that they were weak against. Because Dark didn't exist yet. There weren't very many Ghost Pokemon. And I guess they were weak against Bug, but... Rhyhorn, I'm good. Oh my god. It's based on a real animal. Bug Pokemon still kind of suck, don't they? They're just weak to a lot of things. I guess it's because they did type weaknesses top down instead of bottom up. They were like, okay, we got these different animals, what makes sense, not what's balanced, right? The only ghost attack was Lick. I see, so there were ghost type Pokemon, but no ghost type attack. If you don't care about difficulty, this is a good game to play with a sibling or a friend or a significant other. Like, play a two-player and just completely wreck all of these combats, even more so than you usually do in Pokemon. Oh no, I've got a type weakness. Is it going to make me switch? Probably, that's going to hurt. Ow. Thanks for not beeping constantly, game. Appreciate that. Dragon was strong too. Kanto has a shitload of poison types, right? For whatever reason. Kinesis lowers accuracy, Psybeam does damage. Pokemon Australia. I think the reason there's just so many poison is because the game is inspired by collecting bugs, right? So those are a lot of the original ideas, were poisonous creatures. Deals damage equal to the user's level. I don't know if that's good. Could be better. Don't have any bug, dark, or ghost Pokemon. Assume Nidorina needs a Moonstone to evolve in this. I don't know, it might be Pokemon Go rules where you don't really need custom items most of the time. Jesus. Oh, right, because Psychic beats Poison. God, that's extremely silly, but okay. I guess Bite beats... that goes first. Nope, it's gonna kill me, that's fine. Sorry, Nidorina. My bad. I forgot. Mind over matter or something. One of the weirder typing. As long as Eevee doesn't get one shot, I can get Bite off. It's super effective. He wants to learn agility. I think agility is garbage, but let me look. Sharply raises speed. It's Andrea's Pikachu, yeah, when she was playing co-op with me. Five Ultra Balls. Okay, I'll have to hold on to those. People on YouTube who comment on my videos are apparently extremely angry that I kept leaving to go heal up in Shin Megami Tensei 4. It's like, the game seems to be highly incentivizing me doing that, but okay. Seems to reward extremely conservative play. I mentioned it because I just thought about leaving and going back to the Pokemon Center. And I'm like, it's Pokemon, I don't have to do that. I don't need any Geodudes, thank you. Goodbye. I think you get way more XP for catching in this game than fighting. You have a Pokedex? I want one too. Bug only had 3 attacks. Man. It makes me so sad that Game Freak is sitting on this, like, gold mine. And they're getting gold from it, right? Like, it's not like they're not making a shitload of money on these games. They just don't do anything particularly exciting with this property that has so much potential, I feel like. Probably not worth the recoil. Insert the Spider-Man meme. Alright. Flying beats grass. No, it beats bug. Vision the Tab Room for Pokemon Metroidvania. That could be pretty cool. The upgrades are different Pokemon that have progression abilities. Definitely experiencing some jank from the Switch being across the room for me. Like, I didn't mean to run into that Geodude earlier, but it's a turn-based RPG, it's probably not going to be a problem. I'll see if I can survive 40 minutes. Otherwise, I'll go move the Switch a little bit closer. I'm set up in the living room now for Ring Fit Adventure. I didn't want to move it. At least I don't have to fight the Zubats. That's an improvement. Alright, Onyx, you're less exciting when you spawn constantly. I think I already have him at shop. Pretty sure I do. I used to have a much better sense of where everyone was on this listing. Already pass him. Oh, there he is. Right there. Thanks. Bag of Stardust. Okay. Even on a mountain like this, an ace trainer like me exists. What? Ace trainers, what's their deal? They just have interesting Pokemon? They have meta Pokemon or something? They don't seem to have any particular element that they favor. Don't you dare, Diglett. Correct. Grass Pokemon plant seeds in the ground. They create. Let's see. Has Game Freak shown any like savviness to the meta? Do they care at all about the competitive community for Pokemon? They have more than 2 Pokemon. It's usually a balanced team. The kind of thing that would make you switch, basically, right? Oh, bye, Eevee. Doesn't actually faint, just runs away. Wusses out. This dungeon's making me try harder than I usually have to in Pokemon. Usually I just use a starter and smash their strongest ability over and over. And eventually win. Let's overdo it here. Assume dead Pokemon do not XP. The fainted Pokemon. Wouldn't want to suggest anything violent is happening in this game. I don't think revives are stupid expensive like they are, like Phoenix Downs sometimes are in RPGs. Hard to keep track of how every game handles it, though. I think I already got a Marowak. Extra small, or not Marowak, Cubone. It's also one that I have to train my brain to give a shit about because they're everywhere here in Los Alamos. Yeah, I do. Super Potion. Do you know about Pokemon cosplay? I like the black belt asks that and not one of the people that's dressed as a Pokemon. I think Leech Seed is kind of garbage, if I recall. Just a little over the top, just a hair. Have you ever tried to punch a bird? No, that's what it is. I think Psychic beats fighting too, right? Mind over matter. I think bird is, or I don't think flying is strong against fighting. Oh, I guess it is. I thought it was just that fighting was weak against bird. Okay, the Legacy of Ivysaur. What, did it do 2 damage? What the fuck? Okay, this is more like 8. Still not great. Heard a little bit more about the meta between 4th and 5th gen. Okay. People having easier access to battle each other online contributed, sure. I guess I've never played significant Pokemon PvP, but it feels like there can't be that much depth to it, right? There's only so many meta Pokemon. There's only so many meta moves. I feel like a lot of the battles are decided based on the order in which you deploy your Pokemon, right? I don't know if there's too many clutch moves where you do something that's like, whoa, that's crazy. Really? Maybe it's just one of those, like, people will find value and squeeze the blood out of anything, no matter how apparently shallow it seems to be. Move Pokemon. Let's do Pikachu, I guess, since she's topped off. A long-ass dungeon. Are you a trainer? I see you have plenty of Pokeballs. If you ever run out, come talk to me. I'm gonna fight these guys in a second, but I'm gonna see if I can get to the end of the cave first. That Kangaskhan was rare. I'm glad we caught it. I was tempted to pull up a guide that just listed the Pokemon in each area, so I like trying to catch everything before moving on. You never turn, do you? If you have rock or ground Pokemon, I swear to God. Picnicker, okay. Possibly not? There you go, Meowth. I wish that I could make one change to Pokemon's battle system. I think I've said this in previous episodes. It would be for it to be possible for a Pokemon to take multiple turns in a row, or go multiple turns without getting to act, so that the speed stat could be more relevant. Because right now the way it works, there's no design space around the quickness of moves other than that you get to go first on a round, right? But I feel like you could make a lot more interesting abilities. It was like, oh, this is really strong, but, you know, the impact on your initiative is so huge that you're not going to be able to go for a couple turns, so... Or here's a crazy move that will let you go 2 or 3 times in succession. Something like Quick Attack. I guess the problem is, in almost every video game ever made that has a system like that, the fast moves, where you get to act multiple times, tend to outshine the slow ones. I guess except for Dark Souls. Suddenly you want Ultra Great Swords. I still don't know that I've ever made a Smash Brothers where slow, heavy characters have been very meta. Route 10. Rock Tunnel. I'm gonna dodge all y'all for now. Pretty low. Try to get to a town and heal. Oh, spooky Lavender Town. Bones are smaller than I thought they were. Oh, they kept this song creepy. Slow and heavy characters in Smash are typically terrible. Yeah. I think it's just a challenge of game design that, like, it's hard to design something that involves fewer choices per second, if that makes sense. Or choices per unit time in the case of an RPG, and have it be competitive with something that has more choices per unit time, whether unit time is a turn or an ATB tick or a GCD or whatever, right? Like, the problem with a slow character is that, you know, you're not reacting to things as often. I think I want Ivysaur in the front because I want to get Venusaur. Hold on. I think it can work in single-player games. Like I said, Dark Souls is one where a lot of players really favor the super slow, heavy, ultra great sword weapons. Ganondorf's the worst in all games for that reason. Yeah, it's interesting to see what sort of steps they've taken to try to balance them. Like, super armor is one, and that's in a game like Smash Brothers, and also in something like Dark Souls. But the advantage of being slow and heavy is that you can attack without getting interrupted. This seems bad. I don't really have anything great for fire Pokemon right now in this party. Come on, flinch it. Hey, living the dream. Living the dream twice, apparently. I guess heavies and kart racers are good, yeah. I guess being heavy doesn't mean you're slow in those games. It often means the opposite, right? Like, they usually have a really high top speed. Super armor ends up being a gimmick more than a useful tool the character can utilize. Yeah, I wonder if it's possible. I wonder if it's just like, it's never going to be, you'll never be able to balance it. You could try tweaking the math enough so that they just do so much damage that it ends up, for normal players, working out to be somewhat even. But I think then you run into the problem where, like, it might seem balanced for more professional players, but if you have a heavy character that, like, almost one-shots the enemy whenever they attack, it's going to be frustrating for lower skill players to play. High top speed, low acceleration, slower with lots of control, sure. These are fun questions for me in game design, I think, is are there gaming goals and gaming fantasies and design intents that are impossible to achieve, no matter how creative you are? I've said this many times, but the recent example is the tailing mission in a game like Grand Theft Auto. Follow this person, right? Don't let them see you. Never fun. Basically means drive super slow at a fixed distance. It's exciting in a movie or in real life because there's the chance at any moment that they could detect you, and there's like little things you can do to do it more skillfully. But in a video game, you can't just allow the person to randomly detect you. There has to be a rule, and so it degenerates to drive slow and stay at a fixed distance. Water levels that don't cause anxiety. I feel like we played a couple games recently that had really good water levels. I should think about it. So we got 2 levels until Venusaur, is that right? I remember Mario Odyssey doing a pretty good job with it, yeah. Light screen. Yeah, exactly, Kevin. It's like, maybe one day someone will figure out a way to do it, but it's... So far, I don't think I've ever played a game that has a mechanic like that where it's fun. And I don't think that it's necessarily their fault. It just might be a fantasy that can't work as a game mechanic ever and be neat. I want a grass Pokemon versus Pidgeotto. Wish I still had that Pokemon VHS that Nintendo sent me when I was a kid. Right before the phenomenon took off in the US. I don't know why I got it still. I don't think I was subscribed to Nintendo Power or anything. Some kind of Pokemon pre-release propaganda campaign. Underwater's not so bad in RuneScape. God, what did I do recently underwater in RuneScape? I don't even remember. There's too much content for me to watch those VODs when I edit them, so I just do it based on audio in the timeline without looking at it. And brain robbery, yeah. That's a good one. Can do drift net fishing. It's pretty fun. Seaweed farming. Subnautica creates anxiety though. As much as I really like that game. I think that is one of the biggest surprises of any game I've played blind on stream, how much I like Subnautica. Abzu is really good. That one's not anxiety inducing. It's kind of like Journey. Subnautica. Deadly Premonition. By all rights, I shouldn't have liked that game, but it was great fun. Ding, 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 ding. So I don't know if anyone else plays Pokemon this way, but I have no interest in building a team or being balanced. I just want to have as many Pokemon moving towards evolving as humanly possible. And the moment they hit their most evolved state, I abandon them forever and never use them. Maybe at the end of the game, I try to build a strong team of fully evolved Pokemon. I'll allow my starter to be maxed out and always in my party, because they're generally my strongest. The smell of incense is so refreshing. Those stat boosting items ever any good? Because they consume your turn to use them, don't they? Let's see. Hoping I just find enough potions through regular play. I think I have an okay number of balls at the moment. They can be OP, interesting. I don't think I've ever used like an X attack or whatever in a main series Pokemon game in normal combat. It tends to be a substantial boost. No one wants to have a silly name. Glad I didn't name this character Buttfart. Matters more in PvP, okay. Can't ever forgive Team Rocket. Right now we're taking care of a Cubone whose mother Marowak was caught by Team Rocket. That was it. So, okay, every single Cubone in existence has a dead mother. I feel like this is just jank from the first game where, like, oh, there's a Cubone in Lavender Town. Pokemon House, where love is volunteered freely. This is Mr. Fuji's home. Should Pokemon have been abandoned or orphaned? Who would abandon a Psyduck? There's a reason that Pokedex entries are literal video. Do I need to have the Self Scope to do anything in here? I bet the Pokemon here would be even happier if you had a spiffy outfit on. Okay. Whatever you say, game. Now you're really styling. In my formal shorts. Now your partner's looking great. Turn. Yeah, appropriate shorts to wear to a funeral, apparently. Talk about dead Pokemon. Which I don't think is a topic they breach too much in the later games. A Sylph Scope might let one see the truth behind this mystery. They're Ghastlies. Spoilers. Pokemon didn't die or anything, did they? I should check that your Pokemon are doing well by beating the shit out of them. Alright, Gary. Prove it by fighting. Yeah. Pokemon isn't dead, right? Oh good, let me kill them to fix that. Exactly. Sand attack me. Does accuracy affect special attacks as well? Well, should have used Thunderbolt. It's foolishly trying to conserve PP. Only I may do that. Stop it. Everything except moves that explicitly always hit is their effect, okay. You suck. Don't know if Pikachu requires a Thunderstone to evolve in this game. Gloom. Sure. Gloom is grass. The antelope eat the grass. Grass poison. Nice, Revenant. Game's really good. You can do it, Joy-Con. It's okay. I know it's like 10 feet away. Helping hand. Guessing that's good in PvP. Raichu, yes, I will switch Pokemon. Thank you. Good in double battles, okay. I wish more... I wish all of Pokemon were triple battles. Honestly. Double or triple battles. That would make things way more interesting. Your type choosing, which ones you choose to swap out, sort of a thing. I guess that's basically how Shin Megami Tensei works, huh? The whole concept of having a team, I think, makes more sense. It's just so punishing to switch Pokemon out. Eevee's in a pinch. It looks like it might cry. It's sad. What level is Alakazam? 30s? You know Cubone, right? It's the Pokemon that's always wearing a skull. Stay up here for a second. Yeah, Alakazam, Machamp, Golem are all trades in the original. Maybe one other one. Pokemon Go eventually added items that you needed to evolve, but it started out everything was just candy based. Gengar, that's right. Battle? Well, I'm kind of strong. Coach Trainer Holly. You have one Pokemon. I think also if every battle in the game was a triple battle, then trainers could have more Pokemon without it, like, slowing the game to a crawl. Flinched and couldn't move. swear to God. Okay, good. I knew you could do it, Ivysaur. No! I don't think it's possible for me to go first here. Hope she doesn't use Rock Slide. Or just swap to somebody else. Stop it. Holy shit. Why is your Rock Slide so good? Nidorino avoided the attack. Nice. Super effective, but still not great. Got your original trait of all Pokemon on red. Nice. I get that this is an effective strategy, computer, but only I may do that. Tremble, tremble. I tremble at your strength. Okay. 5 Eevee candies. Seems OP. I mean, candy are a thing in Pokemon Go. Go heal real quick. I really like those old sprites. Glad they've kept them. Don't think they need to keep the Game Boy sounds. That's probably an area where they can move forward if they wanted to. I wouldn't be mad. They did like an April Fool's thing in Pokemon Go where they replaced all the 3D models with the original sprites. And it made the game a lot easier to play on the world map. Alright, up the stairs. Also, the Pokedex loaded much better on most phones. I didn't have to load all these 3D models. These look like Lego gravestones? Oh, those are like receptacles for flowers. Okay, that makes more sense. Like little cup holders. A ghost? No, just the regular kind. Cubone sadly trudged away down the stairs. You found a super potion. I think there's no point in encountering those. I don't have a Sylph Scope. I'll wait to fight these guys until I come back with the Sylph Scope later. Turn around. Oh. Not that kind of turnaround. God. Channeler Patricia. Now, how does she have a regular Ghastly whose form I can ascertain? But all the other ghosts in here, whatever, it's fine. I was actually going to say, I think Kanto is explicitly Japan, at least. Both Kanto and Johto, right? But then Unova is America, one of them is France, one of them is the UK, one of them is Hawaii, or Polynesian Islands in general. I guess it's not quite as bad as Phoenix Wright, but they also don't come right out and say, yeah, this is Japan, and deal with it. Shoot, what's Ghost weak against? Ghost is weak against Ghost, isn't it? Or is that Dragon? It's weak against Dragon. Oh, I thought Psychic was weak against Ghost because people are afraid of ghosts. They're strong against Dark. I think they're immune to normal. Oh, they're weak against Dark. Huh. Isn't Dark implied to be evil in Japanese, and fighting is implied to be like hero or good or something, which is why fighting beats Dark? It seemed like they mostly added Dark and Fairy for balance purposes, to address some of the types that needed more weaknesses. Wow, alright. I love her face. The start of combat, it's great. Dark? Was Dark as early as Gen 2? Meanwhile, Fairy is like barely a generation ago. I think I have two Pokemon with dark moves. Like Nidorina and Eevee both have Bite. Will-O-Wisp. Just 5 damage per turn. Doesn't do any initial damage. We eventually have evolutions for every type. Oh my goodness, one more level until Venusaur. I think I do want Razor Leaf, actually. Crit Slam more easily, Power 55. Get rid of Leech Seed because it sucks. Spend a whole turn doing nothing. And then next turn you regain 4 health and deal 4 damage. Stop that. How does Sucker Punch work? It always goes first. It does very little damage. A chance to crit or something. Alright. We're at time. Future Marstead, you are in the Sylph Tower or whatever. Lavender Town Tower. You don't have the Sylph Scope, so don't fight ghosts. It's pointless. You can fight the trainers, though. Ghosts are weak against dark, so if, oops. Shit, I didn't do this. If Eevee uses Bite, Eevee will one-shot them easily. Maybe remove the burn, get to the top of the tower. You're probably gonna have to come back here later once you get the Sylph Scope so you can catch Ghastlies. I think you can explore most of the tower before that, but it's been so long since I played Pokemon Red that I don't actually remember the specifics. Cool, thanks folks. And then for the rest of the day, we've got Final Fantasy VIII. I'll take a few minutes to get that set up. We'll be back soon.